Welcome to the party, pal. I am Commander Tom, and I am trying something different today. Interloper, live and dying. I want to take a look at what live streaming might possibly be like, and I figured, what's a better opportunity to see how long I can survive on Interloper? Not very is gonna be my guess. I have gone ahead and already started the I've gone ahead and already started a game, loaded it up. That's literally all I've done, just so I could have this ready to hop into easily. And as I'm taking a look here, believe we're in Forlorn Muskeg. Okay, so that's not the world's worst spawn. And I know that I don't have anything worth anything. Yeah, okay. No glitch in the Matrix. No good supplies. We're just going to have to see if I can stay alive. That's fine. Alright, so we got the tracks right there. And, of course, we've got to start off by playing Long Dark's favorite game, Pick Up Sticks. Let's see here. I'm thinking I'm going to play a safety move and see if I can get to the carts. I might try to get to the hunter's blind. There might be something of a supply there. And then we're going to go for Mystery Lake. Trapper's Cabin is kind of my plan, if we can stay alive. Hunter's blind is right there.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
There's a potential spawn of something. So we're going to the classic game of, I have nothing, I need everything. So we're going to see what we can do to actually come out of this alive. You can't ask much more of some of these things, but that's the reason we play the game.
I'm freezing.
Yeah, I know you're freezing, but, you know, it's the best we can do right now. Alright. Oh, man. Don't look at this. And this was purpose. Don't really like to see the skeletons there. Get the heck out of Dodge. Okay. I don't have any decent clothing as of yet. Obviously, I'm less than 5 minutes into this. So I want to, you know, make use of a little bit of my energy while I'm fresh to try and get to shelter. So, mostly gonna walk the track a little bit because, you know, the track doesn't fall into the icy water near as much as other things, so can't really complain too much. But that's the game plan as I'm seeing it thus far. We're going to keep working on to this. I really don't know how long this game is going to go, this Interloper series. Now, if you are fans of my Crusade, don't worry, that's not going anywhere. But I wanted to take a look at possible live streaming, kind of for a little funny accident. I was actually doing some grinding on Crusade this weekend, and I found that I use OBS for my recording software. And from that, not only did I have frostbite already, I use OBS for my recording software, and I do a little bit of streaming of D&D on Friday nights. I was meaning to hit just record when I was doing some grinding for Crusade, and I inadvertently wound up streaming it. And when I'm doing my recording work, I'm not doing the narration. I usually wait until that is done, because then I know what scenes I'm keeping and what scenes I'm not, to help put a little more specifics into that. I remember what I'm saying when I'm getting attacked by the wolves and everything. So the couple of people who had actually logged on and watched me play in Long Dark were listening to narrationless gameplay of me playing the game. So that got me thinking that maybe some of you would be interested in actually watching me play the Long Dark live. So I was thinking, okay, well, we can give that a shot. But if I'm going to do something live, and I've already got a Stalker series going on with Crusade, I figured we might as well up the volume a little bit, and we might as well then go for Interloper, because I can't turn the volume up much higher than on Interloper. So, oh, come on. And give me something, please. Oh, shoot. Thank you. All I wanted was the time of day. Okay. I know Bear has been here occasionally. Okay. What do we got here? We've got coal.
I think I can use this.
Flare, so that's a fire starter if I need it. Coal. Wood. Ooh, clothing. Here we are. Scrap metal. I'll just remember that's here. Don't know why I'm taking the charcoal. Well, yeah, I do, because I'm used to playing Crusade. No. Okay, where can I throw you on? Do I even have a hat yet? Is there any fabric around here? Okay. Coal. I was hoping maybe you'd be a hat or a toque. Got anything in the bag here? Empty. We're going to do a quick and swiftly but silently check around a few things here. Survey says...
Wonder if this is any good to
food.
eat.
Hey, I thought I was playing Interloper. What? Scrap. Alright. Pick up sticks. Now, I am not going to go for the shed. I think there is a chance that between the Trapper's Cabin and all of the buildings of Mystery Lake that I could get something that resembles clothing, as well as other valuable supplies. So that's the game plan from there. Once we have something that I won't freeze during the day, then I'll look at getting tools and such. That's the game plan in my place. It's kind of a triage. What's my biggest problem right now? My biggest problem right now is the cold. So I even wonder if I'm making a smart call, thinking of going to Trappers, or if I should just try and go to Mystery Lake Camp Office first. But, you know, comment down below if you have any input on that. I gotta go to Camp Office. I've got the time. I really think it'd be smarter to go for Trapper's Cabin. I really think it'd be smart to get that one in, because then that one is checked off also. I don't really want to waste my flare right now. And I'm amazed that I literally walked across Forlorn Muskeg without a single wolf sighting, much less a wolf attack. So what just happened there? How often does that happen? Alright. Mr. Lake, know this place well. Okay. I think there's sometimes a backpack around here. Nope. There it is. You know, this guy looks fairly well attired, and he's already dead. He's not using these clothes. You know, I hate to speak ill, but actually, that conversation is one I've had before. Funny. Okay, I'd be walking into the wind. Normally, I would go to trappers, but I'd be fighting the wind too much, and I have like literally nothing in my favor right now. So I'm going to go ahead, and I'm going to go to the camp office to at least get out of the wind. And there is generally some supplies there. Usually there's, a fair bit of them out there constantly. And I think I'd have better progress getting out of shelter there than I would fighting the wind for trappers. I'm not going to fight the elements here. Anyway, speaking of taking the clothes off of dead bodies in a frozen wonderland, there's this really... Okay, there is a movie from the asylum called 100 Degrees Below Zero that my wife and I love to watch. Now, if you don't know anything about asylum movies, I'm probably going to show my age here a little bit here, but there's this great series called Mystery Science Theater 3000, in which the entire skit of it is these people are literally trapped, confined, and in a space prison, essentially. And they are literally forced to watch absolutely horrible movies. And the way that they survive it is by literally making fun of the movies completely. Okay, just completely ripping them apart. All right. My wife and I greatly love that series. And that's how we watch pretty much all movies now. Because there's so many horrible movies, even if they're intended to be good, they're usually horrible. Alright, and get myself out of the cold weather. Excellent. Alright, so the Asylum production company, they're the people who make like Sharknado series, and most of those sci-fi original pictures, they make those as well.
What have we here?
May live! Yes, we'll take it. Nicely. Okay. Anyway, the Asylum Productions are the people who made a lot of sci-fi original pictures, and I think we all know kind of the quality that they are. Well, one of the things that we love to do is watch them to make fun of them, to just point and laugh at them. So that's how we watch a lot of movies these days. Okay. Cook up a lot of water tonight, good. Paper, yeah, no surprise. So there's this movie called 100 Degrees Below Zero, and the concept of that movie is that there is
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Good brother and sister in Paris, whose parents are coming to pick them up, I believe, when the next ice age hits. Okay, it's one of those world disaster movies, which I have a deep affection for. Apocalypse movies. It's just the way I'm wired. Surprise, someone who plays The Long Dark likes end of the world movies. Well, so they are in... Yeah, break that down, great. So, brother and sister are trying to survive Paris as the Ice Age is coming. And, it was summer when they were there. And so it's summer when they're actually filming, and you can tell that it's not cold out there, and they have to remember, good, that book is there, good. They have to remember to keep themselves warm. They have to keep, remembering, I need to shiver because it's cold out here. And it's just filled with horrible acting and everything. It's ridiculous. We love it. And they're passing
Could end up
people
being
on
useful.
the streets with good coats on and everything. And my wife and I joking, don't get me wrong, if you're actually still alive, you are welcome to your clothes. But as soon as you've passed on, I'm taking that coat. As soon as you're officially dead, I'm taking your coat because, well, it might prevent me from dying. So I'm a horrible person, and I admit to this, but that's the arrangement that we have. Good, more clothing. I'm collecting the fabric because I've read that note like I don't know how many times. Okay. And I can break that stuff down if needs be. Alright, I need as much fabric as I can. Let's check these drawers. Okay. I want all the fabric I can because if I can, I'd like to see if I can at least make some makeshift hat and gloves until I can find something better. Oh shoot, do I need a sewing kit to make that stuff? Check. Clothing. I think it's going to require a sewing kit, isn't it? Sewing, okay. Alright, well I'm going to gather the supplies, that's for certain. And I need to get sticks anyway, so... What's my stat saying? Okay, hypothermic, frostbite. I do not want to look at frostbite. We've got some daylight going here. Warm-up nap. What would a warm-up nap do for me? Would that change the equation well enough? Warm-up naps are something that I awesomely like because they can often set the pace for you and change the equation for you. What's that do for me? Hypothermia, healed, excellent. What about frostbite? Exposed long enough. Okay, cold weather. Well, I just took an hour nap. How much more do you need, people? Give me something, please. No. Of course not. You know, I always want to take these carpets as well. Because seriously, a couple, like that one up there, dude, I just put a hole in the middle of it, call it a poncho, and, you know, that would take care of a lot of many problems. I want to take just a second look here, see if I'm missing anything. Give me any kind of luck here. Okay. I really wanted to get, let's check. There's usually a man resting in peace out in the snow. I'm curious to see the weather getting better. And there's no gentleman here. Okay. Should grab coattails on the way back. Well, we actually had food. So, surprisingly, we may not starve. Alright, I want to continue moving forward, but I also want to get myself healing up and not dying. I wouldn't mind this going for a few episodes, but we'll see what fate has in store, I guess is the best expression. I still got time. I do need to gather more sticks and stuff to get a fire going. Okay, sewing kit, perfect. I need that. Hook, good. You know, that begs a question. Fishing line and lure can be used for sewing, but we never see, at least I'm not familiar, and comment down below if I'm wrong, the ability to turn a sewing kit into fishing. You know, use the thread for a line and stuff. And some of that thread is hardcore stuff. You know, okay, fishing, wood, cloth, thank you. Okay. Okay, alright. Feather. Okay, that's a deer, and usually they'd be a lot more skittish about wolves if they were right there, so that makes me feel a little better here. looks like we're getting a slight break in the weather, which we, can't be too greedy about. And we get 2 of the 3 buildings actually existing and not just burnt to a crisp. Yeah. Okay. Which way is this going to be? Yep, nope. Yep. Okay. What do we got? I want to be quick, but I want to be effective. I'll collect cloth. Still warming up. Yeah, I know I'm thirsty. Yep, not surprised. Ugh. Can I wear 2 at the same time? Yes, good, okay. So that'll help a little bit. Am I missing anything? I feel like I went real quick on this one. Well, it's also Loper, so there's not going to be too much to these things. I wish I could bring this coffee pot with us. That would be my preferred portable hot water boiler as compared to the cast iron cooking pot. I use one of those coffee pots in real life when I camp. Okay. Keep looking through here. Okay. Is there a ticket home? Ticket home, books, papers. Lots of books and stuff. Not too worried about that. You know what? I'll actually pick up a book over here to make fire starting easier today. Stack of papers for the first fire. We'll do that back at camp office though, so when we get it, we'll do the magnifying lens outside, which I've got a little bit of time, but I shouldn't dawdle. Okay, yeah, so we'll do the magnifying lens fire outside. We'll get a torch, bring it inside, and then we'll bed down in the camp office. We may have something that looks like a plan. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I can always use more food.
Holy moly. We get to eat tonight. Nice. Okay. Okay. Trail boots. We'll have to take a look at some sats and stuff. They look so warm. I don't know which way that's going to go. Okay, we're empty. We're empty. Okay. I should have grabbed that tie, but we'll deal with that later. I think I've got enough for... I've got scarves on my head right now. I've got enough for gloves, so I think we're okay at this moment. I've read that letter several times. Okay. Paper. That's so much cloth. We'll go ahead and take that. Okay. Okay.
I could eat anything right now.
I know, dude, I know. But you're just gonna have to chill with it. I'm trying to get us... Okay. Okay, we're starting to lose the sun here. We may have lost the sun. I may have gambled and lost. That's okay, that's the way the game goes. I still have a flare, so I'm not going to supremely cry. I'll be a little bit irked, but it'll be okay. Okay, wolf right there, great.
I need to find something to drink.
Okay, I see 3 wolves right there. Oh. Do I have anything to drink yet? No. Okay.
Can't feel my feet.
I still want to try and bunk in at camp office because that's where I left the pair of cooking pots. So I'm going to try and take the back route here to get around to the camp office to actually get back to it. I saw 3 wolves on the ice. I'm hoping the 4th is still with them on the ice. If they are, I should be fairly out of range of most of their senses until I get right to the camp office area. Try to play the game of avoidance because I have literally nothing. I so have nothing to be of any major assistance with right now. Okay. I'm getting cold and I'm getting thirsty. I've got to get back to camp. I've got to get back to a fire. You know, on the ice, it looked rather, overcast. Right this second, it looks not quite as bad. So I honestly don't know which way
Not sure why I
this is
feel
going to
so
go.
tired.
Because you're running for your life, dude. That's why you're so tired. Back to hypo.
So cold.
I know.
Just want to lay down for a bit.
Tough it out just a little bit longer for me, please. Come on, bro. Just a little longer. Okay. Can I even get a magfire here? No. Fine. I'll use the flare today. Fine, I don't care.
I'd eat anything right about now.
Feel bad kind of using a flare just for fire, but it's the situation we're dealing with. I was going to say, if a flare and a book are not 100% fire, I don't know what would be. I would be actually genuinely insulted if I couldn't do that. Okay. Add some fuel. Coal. We got 2.5 hours just from that right there. Here. Excellent. Alright. Okay, we got water on the boil. And we've actually got food for the day. The bed will be fine. Let's take a look at clothing. Can we actually make some gloves now? Because that's the worst part of my frostbite, I'm sure. Alright, so we got that. Frostbite risk, frostbite risk. Okay, frostbite risk is going down. How are we with the water? 17 minutes, 16 minutes. Take a look at materials real quick. They do count as head covering, so I'm willing to let those roll. I wanted to get that done. I don't really want to invest too much in my clothing because I know that that's going to get torn up with my first thing. Let's make some bandages, because we know we're going to need that. Frostbite healed. Good. Alright, 1 hour until boiled. Let's go ahead and take a 1 hour nap. Drink that down.
Something's making me feel tired.
Excellent. Okay, and we got 20 minutes left on the fire. Okay. I'm going to call that a pretty decent start right there. Go ahead and drop that down. Pick up my breakfast water. Okay. Let's go ahead and have something to eat. And that should give me enough. Okay, 692. Nine hours. Okay. All right. I'm going to call that episode 1, surprisingly. Set up well for episode 2 of Interloper, Live and Dying. This is something you like, comment down below. If you want to know if I live to see tomorrow, leave a like and subscribe. I'm Commander Tom, and I will see you next time. Thanks.